Charlie, please describe to me your final moments.
I can't say anything.
Chapter 1. The concentration is broken. We may fail a million times, but we need only succeed once. It was an honor. As he bows and explodes into blood. Time resumes, and you all see the headmaster gripping his staff, looks around. Shit. He taps his staff twice on the ground. Time is ticking. We must move fast. They begin casting Revivify. You open your eyes. You all look at Charlie, who's up and running, the only one from the fallen students to have regained consciousness. Eventually, an entire week goes by. Classes are about to start as you all level up to level 2, and we will continue the next session in the Arcane Academia fall semester. Hey, welcome back to StudyBreak Tabletop's Arcane Academia Episode 4. I am your humble Dungeon Master, Jonny here. And joining me today is the cast and the crew, the ones and the onlys, the broke squad of college students, starting off with Mia.
Hello everybody, my name is Via, and I will be playing Midge, the rock gnome artificer.
Hello everybody, I am Gomide Pestana, producer for StudyBreak Tabletop. I'll be playing Kitsune, everybody's favorite fox player, Twilight Cleric.
Before we continue, as you might notice, Elwen, aka Alex, and Charlie, aka Elise, are indeed missing, but they shall return next session, hopefully. In their absence, please welcome the man behind the curtain himself, Adrian.
Thank you very much. My name is Adrian. I'm very delighted to be here today. Thank you, Jonny, for having me. Thank you, everyone, for welcoming me here.
Your headphones are sick, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, we like your headphones. Yeah. And what are you playing today?
Oh, yes. I'm going to be playing Darlin Shear, a human druid.
Don't say anything else. All right.
I'm Marco, and I will be playing the other rock gnome artificer, Tarkle Bixie Alphys Fabladil.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm Grandmaster Jordy. I will be playing Anthony.
He's really rocking the cloak. We have to say that.
It's always such a setup. Anthony.
Anthony.
Alright, that being said, it's time for a recap. This recap is brought to you by Mia Inc. Starting off, take it off when you're ready.
Alrighty. Hello again. Last session, the gang managed to mostly survive until the end of the time-stopping effect in a very manageable battle with a blood, magic-using, mysterious stranger. Headmaster Aeonis was freed of the effect and managed to summon Devas, who sprinkled some diamonds over the zombified students and Charlie, who had died, bringing them all back to life. Orientation was cut short, so we had the gracious and totally not obnoxious Miss B guide us to our dorms. After everyone described their rooms and set them up, the gang succumbed to a long rest and had a shared dream. They followed a spider that Charlie had seen while in the clutches of death. The giant black widow forming a tapestry from her silver webbing. It showed a 3-headed dragon bearing the symbol of a wrench, a cog, a pile of gold, a full moon, and a coral crown. We woke up and decided to head through the green door to Fableton, Strixhaven's campus town, to eat at the Big Chicken restaurant. Some of us had meat juice. Some of us asked to be surprised.
Surprised they were.
We left off discussing the dream we had, and that's going to be kicking off our fall semester arc.
Welcome to session 4! That being said, cut the lights! Let's get started. The camera pans over the draining oceans of Faerun. The water level is receding. A ticking time bomb that would soon erupt. All things must come to an end. For how are they to start again? The camera now pans over the College of Strixhaven. Here we see the central campus which holds the Biblioplex, the library, and connects to the other 5 campuses. each based on the 5 colleges of Silverquill, Quandrix, Witherbloom, Prismati, and Lorhold. Sitting above the central campus, suspended in air, is the town of Fableton. Only Everborne are allowed here. The Academia itself is located just above Fableton, sitting in its own demiplane. The fall semester this year, however, would start later than usual, bordering the coming months of a cold winter. In addition, you have all been the talk of the Academy, many praising you for your efforts toward orientation, and others criticizing you for not doing enough. The trees amongst the campus of Strixhaven and the Academy are colored in orange, red, yellow, and brown. Winter is coming. You all awake with a feeling of dread as you all faintly hear Beatrice's voice. Inner clock. Classes start Classes start in an hour as y'all wake up. Midge, you in particular, wake up in cold sweats. A week has passed since the last session, and you have been plagued this entire week with nightmares of your family being murdered, of your home being destroyed. That being said, please tell me, everybody except for Adrian, how you all go about your morning.
Who wants to go first? Because I'm scared.
I can start.
All right,
So
go.
Yep. Oops.
On the dice tray.
So Bixie's the type of guy to wake up early, like very very early relative to whenever he's got to be ready for stuff like class or anything else like that. So awaking from the dream, they'll just shoot straight up and start tinkering a little bit just to pass the time until he knows that he has to get to class. In this moment, he takes off his goggles, which he wears 24/7, his green goggles, and he places them on the table, and he tries his best to touch into the magic that he had while he was in Faerun to see if he still has it here. And to his surprise, he was able to actually infuse his first item here. This will be his goggles. He zaps them with like a sort of purplish greenish energy that you can now see. Everybody else can see like a sort of soft glowing, a soft radiation around his eyes for right now.
Awesome.
Yes.
Anthony, how do you go about your morning?
So I wake up, and then
I wake up.
And I go to sleep.
And then I go right back to sleep, take another nap.
7 hour, right?
After my nap, I wake up and I go to Witherbloom to see if I could find some of the plants. You said some of the plants?
The herbal plants.
Yes, the herbal plants.
Going there right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Anthony, you leave your dorm, and as you're about to leave your dorm, you hear a voice. Hey guys, it's me. The voice booms across the room.
I wake up from that noise. Was that just coming from his room, or?
You remember you're all in the dorm room contains all of your rooms and beds, and
Okay.
yes, it's coming from like the center of it all.
I wake up for that. Yeah.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Luna Bell, what?
No, silly.
Can I roll to see if it's my dad?
God damn it, that's copyright at this point. You can't keep doing that. But yeah, go ahead.
It's a low roll. I don't think it's
It
basic.
can't be
Yeah,
your dad.
it can't be my dad.
The voice continues. Guys, it's pretty lonely in here. Say something.
Who?
Pixie's gonna like barge out of their door and who is this?
I'm like, hey, buddy, I don't know who you are, man, but you don't sound like Mrs. B.
It's me. The
Mr. B?
room.
The who?
The room.
Oh, room.
I look over to Bixie. We got a talking room now.
This must be an infusion of some kind.
Guys, I'm a psychophysical representation of your collective consciousness.
Oh, of course.
I'm
of
only
course.
present here though.
Oh, I've read about this before.
Can
Of
somebody
course.
tell me? Because I only know, religious studies and different gods. What is a psychoanalysis of my conscience?
It's you.
Yeah, it's me.
It's you.
So
And
this
it's
room
me.
is me.
And it's her. And it's him. It's all of us.
Kid, I only know as much as you know. If you don't know something, I don't know it either.
And if my knowledge serves me correctly, we should be the only ones who can hear this voice right now. Do you have a name?
The room.
Oh,
And the room begins talking to you, Anthony. I noticed you were going to leave, but
Yeah.
classes don't start in an hour.
Yep.
In about an hour. English isn't my first language.
Right.
Comments not your first language.
Nah, the same thing. Anthony, I assure you, there's no need to rush. You'll get to Witherbloom eventually today, but follow my lead. Be patient, my friend.
Okay.
Or not, you can do whatever you want.
No, I know. I just feel like you're me, so I could trust you.
I trust you too. You know, I've always felt something special between you and I. I never could quite put my finger on it.
I'm thinking this guy's the cauldron. I'm thinking the room's the cauldron now. Well, but he's only hearing this.
Yeah, no, everybody hears us.
Everybody's hearing this. I'm like, oh man, this is like the cauldron all over again.
So guys, who did you write your letters to? I should know, but I don't.
So, Kit actually before he went to bed, because this is weeks have gone by, right?
Yes.
So yes as the room or yes as the DM?
The room.
As the room. Okay.
A week has gone by, Kit.
Okay. So I wrote a letter to my father, Jacques Vulpe, and I said it's like, hey Dad, hope all is well. I'm right now in a trip that Lunabelle signed to me. Don't worry, she doesn't know where you are. Hope all is well with you, and pray that I have the right guidance. I feel pretty much alone here because
You're not alone.
I mean, I'm talking to my dad, room.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I feel like a fox out of the forest, and I pretty much need to know. Yes, it's funny. And it'll be good if I have some type of guidance or understanding what to do when I'm alone. So, thanks for your prayers in advance. Your only son, Kit.
Hey, Kit. It's gonna be okay. You know, your dad's a great guy and all, but you got this, man. I know you do.
Thanks, room. I mean, I never had a real like official male role model in my life. I mean,
it's like talking to a mirror.
So I'm my own role model? That's
right now,
deep.
yeah.
I can't pray to myself though, so I have to work on that.
Never know. That being said, so the rest of you guys, who'd you write your letters to?
Excuse me, Mr. Room? Mrs. Room? The room.
Buddy.
The room.
We don't go by pronouns here. Pronouns don't even exist in this space. In the realm of computational magic, gender isn't even a thing.
So, room. Of course you're a manifestation of our minds, but can you see what happens in our dorms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a way I can turn that setting off? Is there a way where I could go in the terms and conditions?
There is no
access?
do not disturb in this room. But I will, of course, I'm just you guys. I will keep your privacy. I won't say anything you don't want me to say.
Okay, Google.
Huh?
Nothing.
The letters, guys, the letters.
So, Bixie isn't going to say outwards what their letter is, but it's so after the Elven government sort of fell, Bixie's mom and dad are the current king and queen, but they're sort of puppeteered for the entire time that the Elven government was there, so they don't really know how to run Crow's High. So Bixie's more worried about just the state falling than anything. So he's gonna give more of a checklist or things to make sure that they do.
Yeah.
While in his stead while he's not there, to make sure that the entire place doesn't fall apart. But he doesn't tell everybody that. He assumes that the room already knows.
Would you mention about that you met Elwen or something like that, or personal?
No, not yet at least.
That's scary.
Midge, how about you? Who did you write the letter to?
Hi, room.
Hey!
Hey! I'm gonna write the letter to my family.
Oh, you haven't already written it?
No.
Oh no. Do you feel that? It's anxiety. I'm feeding it. Beatrice said to turn it in by yesterday. Oh no, what are we gonna do now?
I'm gonna write it anyway.
Okay, I feel better.
I'm glad you do.
What a roller coaster. So you're saying?
So, Midge is gonna write her letter to her family. Just checking in on them. She's not really sure how to start it, seeing, all the nightmares and the vision that she had from the stranger. But she's gonna start it kind of normal and then kind of get frantic at the end. But at the end, she's just gonna put the paper down and just be like, okay. I hope they check back in.
Hey, dreams are just dreams. I'm sure they're okay.
Alright. Do you dream?
Do you dream?
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Wow.
Anthony, who did you write your letter to?
You already know who I wrote my letter to.
But I think they want us to know who you wrote your letter to.
Yeah, I think it's more for us.
I guess
Yeah.
you're right. If you don't want to share with the class, you don't have to.
Oh, sure. I wrote my letter to my family. To let them know that I am alive and not missing and dead. And yeah, that's about it.
Wonderful. Has anyone seen Charlie or Elwen?
I look around and I realize, wait a minute. Where is Elwen? He hasn't said anything.
And Charlie.
I mean, Charlie's always silent, but where is...
Are the rooms open?
They're kind of creaked open, slightly.
I want to go towards Charlie's room and just like slightly move it open.
Everybody, give me your passive perceptions.
My passive perception.
Starting with Kit.
My passive perception, I think, is either 12 or 13, but I'm trying to do roll 20 on my phone. So, passive perception, actually 14.
Okay, Midge.
12.
Okay, Anthony.
13.
Start to roll a bunch.
Bixie?
14.
Okay, you kind of. What'd you say you're doing?
Well, first I want to knock on the door before actually moving, and based on my response, nothing.
Knock. Nothing.
Slightly creaking it open and trying to get a look.
The room looks clean, nice and organized.
Yeah, I cast message because I have it as a cantrip, and I try to say, Elwen, Charlie, are you here?
Oh, we have sending stones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we do, but I have cantrip.
Oh, yeah.
Telepathically,
It's like
in
a
your
flavor.
heads, you hear, yeah, just had some errands to take care of. See you guys soon.
Who was that?
That was
Oh,
Charlie or Elwen?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Elwen
House
picks
of
up,
the Red.
and you hear, I'm busy right now. And
So,
They'll be missing class.
Yeah, what could they be up to?
I don't know, but
Is it first day of class?
yes, it is the first day, and
crazy.
that being said,
they probably went early to class. Who knows?
an hour goes by quickly in the space of D&D as classes are about to start in 5 minutes. You'll frantically get ready, leave your dormitories, unless there's anything else you guys want to say.
I just want to say maybe we can probably organize the room a little bit better so we can have a common space where we can have a kitchen and stuff like that. I really like to work and to be with y'all. But later we can, after classes, we can meet up someplace. Who knows? Maybe at the maybe get some meat drink.
Oh, please, no.
No, you want to try something
We
else?
should try. There's an entire town there. There must be something else.
You hear the room
Okay.
go, you kinda liked it, Bixie, don't be
It was
dishonest.
expensive. We only got a discount because it was our first time. That would have taken all of our gold
Have you
coins.
gotten your Academia 1 card yet?
You
You get a reduced discount with it.
Oh no, we weren't told about
Oh,
that.
reduce the discount?
That wasn't part of the 12 pages that we were read by Mrs. B. And
That
I
was
mentioned
probably
it.
on the 12th one where we stopped listening.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If anything, we can find a supermarket and when we can learn and take care and buy groceries, and I could teach you how to make some Moon's Bay pastries. They're pretty sweet, pretty gnarly. But yeah, but I want to say, should we meet back or should we meet somewhere in the town? What do you
I
guys
say the town.
The town?
Yeah.
Okay.
You all have your first class together, by the way.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
your first course is your required course. It's
Gotcha.
non-magic survival.
Okay.
This is a course strictly by the Academia, so for Everborne only. That being said, you all have a dreadful sense of anxiety. The class starts in minutes. You all leave the dorm, and You all go through one of the doors that takes you to the class, because this internal clock, it's regulated within the academy itself.
It's
it
the blue
knows
door, right?
where you have to be.
It's the blue door, right?
Yes, it's a blue door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys open the door, and you're taken to somewhere far but close.
Far but close.
You find yourselves within a damp, earthy room alongside 20 other students. It's about the size of an elementary classroom, with roots embedded amongst the walls. Droplets of water continually fall from the wooden roof above, and sconces amongst the walls light up in a warm welcome. Perched upon a wooden stump, blinking asynchronously, is a frog, who wears a top hat, a monocle, and a wooden cane.
Senior Frog! You're our professor!
The frog's mouth expands, and coming out of its little mouth is a 5'10" puppet, skin made of cloth, purple buttons in place of eyes. Welcome, welcome. It is I, sweet me, singing away in class, but not so fast. I speak in rhymes that don't make sense unless, of course, you smell incense. The sconces light the fire which enlightens my attire. It is I, sweet me, Professor GP, and my assistant, GP. And the frog kind of perches on its shoulder.
Wait, so, can I, like, roll to see if this is the frog that we know, or do I need to roll?
This is the frog. Yes,
this is the frog.
this is senior. Yes.
So the senior frog is helping this individual.
This is the assistant.
The assistant.
The teacher's assistant.
The teacher assistant
The
to
frog
GP.
is the teacher.
The frog, senior frog, is GP. Assistant to Professor GP. GP? GP is a frog? Chi.
Like
Chi. I want to cry. GP is the frog. Professor, like, senior frog? GP.
That's how you write it.
And it's the assistant to Professor GP. Like, GP.
I
You got it.
still don't know what the first one.
GP.
CHIP?
Yes, CHIP.
Chi.
The professor continues. The first rule of non-magic survival is that you cannot use magic for survival. After all, there shall be no revival. There shall be no magic in this class unless you want to finish last. Now, for your first lesson. Survival is about desire. It is useless to inspire. It comes from deep within, a harrowing spiral. Now, before you think what you deserve, please do tell me who you serve. And the puppet, Professor GP, points his puppety arm towards Adrian. Please introduce a character.
I'm Darlin Shear. I'm just here. I haven't been paying attention because I've been writing my play. Yes.
Most interesting, Darlin. Tell me, what is your play about?
Oh, it's called The Red Feather. It's about a red blue jay.
And what will red feather rhyme with?
Tether. Yeah, tether. That's good. Oh my god.
What does your character, Darlin, what does your character look like?
He's kind of a very hunchbacked, kind of gangly limbed human. Has this kind of like very, like, clearly he's cut his hair himself. He's wearing like this kind of. We don't have uniforms.
No.
He's wearing this kind of thick cloth, like almost commoner stuff with overalls, and his sleeves are stained, and his outfit is kind of stained in ink and dirt. And he has these. The most remarkable thing about him is these weeds and vines that are kind of growing from his hair haphazardly. Leather, tether.
Leather? There's also leather.
Leather, yes.
Leather.
Sweater.
Weather?
Weather.
Yeah.
The professor takes note of you all and says, the heroes of orientation, without which I would have never received my workers' compensation. Welcome to class. You, Anthony, who do you serve?
Fathomless? The Fathomless?
The Fathomless. Fathomless. Mattressless. Now, time for a very important lesson. The only person you serve, truly, is yourself. There is no other way to survive without magic. The gods will not help you there.
I go in and say, Sir, I serve Lunabelle, the one who cannot cast a spell. The one whose moon is way beyond the sky, and the one who's the apple of my eye. Lunabelle is my champion, and all can I see is within them. So, sir, the gods is what we need, because in faith is the only thing I can see. So generally, I believe that it's within us, but the gods inspire from all within us. So generally, I disagree with your statement.
Eloquently put. You belong in Silvercore, might I add. Lunabelle, the one who fell. That is what she is known as. But to me, much more privy. Things that I cannot tell you. That being said,
I'm looking at this puppet. It's like I'm thinking in my mind, I'm loving you because of sitting your frog, but I'm gonna tolerate that. But it's like, you know what? You're right. It should be within us. But in my mind, it's like, you know what? Lunabelle, give me patience.
Professor GP, you see Cheapy the frog constantly riveting after everything he says, almost like a translator, like translating everything he says into frog. Everything.
In like Celestial, right? From what we understood. Yeah.
But for you guys, it's Celestial. For everybody else, it's frog. And now the professor goes, now, please group up in pairs. There is no time to spare. It is time for a baseline test, after which you'll need a short rest. The pair who can survive the best shall be rewarded with some zest. Ooh. Please do take notes, for my sticks and stones will break your bones.
Okay.
Pair up.
Okay, so Midge, you want to be partners in this? Sure. Okay. Do you like to take notes?
Yes, I do.
I generally don't like to take notes.
Okay.
So I'll try to remember things, but you know, we'll survive. Okay. I can't pray right now, and I imagine you can't tinker, but we can work together.
It's fine. We're good.
Good.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
All right.
Are Charlie and Elwen in the room?
No.
Would we notice if Mr. T is with us? Like in our class?
Mr. T.
Little T. Little T. I said Mr. T.
Little T. You see, Lil T has upgraded his style. He wears a blue wizard hat, you know, the common hat with the yellow stars amongst them. Mm-hmm. He sits using Mage Hand to write notes on his petition board.
There we go.
He kind of sits in the back of the class, his head kind of crashing amongst the roots on the roof. Kind of, he's too big for this room. Mm-hmm. And he kind of looks around and goes up to Anthony. He says, I notice you haven't been paired yet. And I was wondering if you were one of the first to sign my petition. I thought it would be great if you can pair up.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Like that?
Yeah.
No. Straight to the point. I like you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, we're together. Okay. Who shall be going first?
Bixie's arm is gonna shoot straight up. He's an academic. He wants to.
I'm like, think.
Oh, okay. If we go last, maybe then we could see what everyone else is doing, and then maybe. Don't forget it. It's a bad idea.
All right. You all see. The classroom opens up as the roots are loosened, and the floor between you and the professor stands still. The frog, Senior Frog, hops off Cheapy and joins the students above as it turns into almost a gladiatorial arena as the floor descends slowly down 50 feet. The students above gather to watch. Amongst this new area, you see our cages of bark. 4 in total amongst the walls. One contains 2 giant toads. And when I say giant, I mean big. The second cage contains a giant centipede. The third, a chest. And the fourth, a pot of incense. That being said, Bixie and Darlin, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Ooh. I got an 18.
18?
18.
That's 12.
12?
12.
Alright. You have 3 minutes to plan,
Okay.
and then 1 minute per turn.
I'm so sorry.
per
Could you
round, okay?
describe what was on the
Yeah, sure, I'll do it during your
board
time.
game?
Okay, so you see amongst the walls are 4 cages of bark. One of the cage contains 2 giant toads, the other a giant centipede, the third a chest, and the fourth a pot of incense.
I don't know what to do. Bixie, do you have an idea?
Chests are made to be opened. There has to be something that we need to get inside of it. But I've read of chests being monsters before, so it could be a trick. Perhaps 2 of us, 2 toads. Maybe that is where we go first.
Can I smell the air?
Go ahead. You smell, and there's remnants of incense.
There's something smelling. It smells weird.
So I see your hair. You must be one with nature. Are you able to communicate with any of these
This
animals?
is a condition I have. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't mean it in that sort of way. But are you able to communicate with any of these creatures here?
I could try. I've never tried before.
I'm asking if you have speak with animals. Like the spell.
Speak with what?
Oh, forget it. Let's start with the toads. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of us. So we walk up to the toads.
You can just stop planning, okay?
Oh, okay.
Before the
Okay.
round starts, you can just stop planning.
Okay.
Okay, so what is like we're just like put in here and we just
Yeah, so the ground lowered itself with the roots
Yeah.
50 feet below the classroom to this gladiator arena, about 25 feet by 25 feet, and amongst the walls are the 4 cages that each contain.
I have some of my gardening tools. I forgot to put them back, but I could use it to cut the cage open. The toads in the cage, right?
Yes.
I could use it to cut the cage open.
I have a feeling that these cages will open for us very soon.
Oh. Are they going to be friendly? I mean, the toad's kind of big.
It's a non-magic survival class. I would get ready to fight or avoid or make friends with them if we're able to do something
I like the friend
that.
thing. I can do the friend thing.
Let's do the friend thing.
Okay.
Okay, you guys want to start already?
Sure.
Okay, Bixie, you go first. After Bixie is Darlin, okay?
Okay.
Bixie, you have 1 minute. I will pause for roleplay purposes. We're doing this in theater of the mind, okay?
Okay.
Ready? Go.
So, Bixie's just gonna walk up to first the cage of 2 toads.
Okay.
Press a button on their suit that just kind of like lowers them to their level. You can't kneel, but it'll lower them to there. Hello. Can you understand me? Then they're gonna look over.
Did you understand?
Okay.
What are your languages, Darlin?
Huh?
Where are your languages?
Oh, I can speak common and
Common.
and I sometimes can speak a little bit of Sylvan, but that was a recent thing. I think it's part of my condition.
You hear, hi!
Oh, I can.
You can. Oh, okay. Do you need help? Do you want to get out of the cage?
Ah!
I'm sorry. You're
What's it?
gonna have to translate for us.
You smell delicious.
What is
You started off with hi.
I think it's hungry. Do you have food on you?
Hungry. Oh.
Are you sure you didn't bring anything? Did we have breakfast, by the way? Or this is straight to
Yes,
the
you
class?
guys have breakfast.
Did you take anything for breakfast?
I didn't take anything with me, but I can make it feel like there's food nearby.
Oh, yeah, do that. Quickly.
So Bixie's gonna pick up a rock from the floor and use one of their magical tinkering slots in order to make it smell like bacon.
Your arm freezes, goosebumps, pins, and needles form as the roots around the arena glow with runic sigils as your spell, your magic does not work.
Oh, non-magic. Oh, how is this so hard?
Oh, is there any chance that Darlin, spilled some food on himself? And then it's still here on his, coat.
What'd you have for breakfast?
I think I had I mean, what kind of... They have all sorts of stuff here, right? It's like a multiversal, like,
Whatever
crazy...
you want.
Whatever. I think one of the students, like, kind of pressured him into trying, like, some sort of, like, fruitcake or pie or something from, like, Charlie's world. And Darlin's like, oh, I don't know how to eat this. And, like, tried to pick it up out of the tin. It just fell apart.
You have solid meat juice on your coat. As the toad looks and goes, its eyes, people's dilate.
So it's hungry, right? You can
Yeah.
you can maybe give a piece of that.
Yeah.
Here, let's try. And then Bix is gonna run over and start to try to cut open the vines with the javelin.
All right.
Here, we'll feed you.
It is your turn. I did pause because roleplay. Go ahead and make with your main action. You can go ahead and make a
An attack towards the vines.
Yeah.
An 8 plus a 7.
7.
Yeah.
That goes through.
Okay.
As you cut through some of the vines, and the toad does the rest of the work. Seeing a weak spot within the tangling vines, it kind of shreds it open. The toad stands, by the way, about 10 feet tall, 20 feet wide each one. As they kind of both hop a little bit towards you guys.
Wait, were they that big before?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't get that part.
And if you want to go ahead and make with your bonus action, go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Yes, I will do that.
You can go ahead and do so with advantage, as Darlin's interpretation of the language really helped you out here.
That is a 21.
21.
Yes.
You see the frogs go. Very strange noises for a toad. It tells you, food, yes, food. We feast, feast and we defend.
Oh, they want to protect things? Maybe not us. Maybe not us? I want to think it's us. They want to eat.
Is this exactly what they're saying, or an interpretation of what they're saying? You know how genies can be, how they say certain things, but they might mean another. Make sure that you're translating very.
Can I look into this frog's eyes and try to?
Yeah, so that's the end of Bixie's turn. Yeah, your turn. You look into the frog's eyes. What are you looking for?
I want to see a spark of deception or intellect. Is it just giving me straight, or is
Make
it?
an insight check for me.
Look into my eyes, you will see.
Yeah, it's a 4. That's my wisdom, which is a plus. It's an 8.
Man, this frog is tough. And you look at its eyes, blinking, one eye at a time, staring into your soul, scaring you, man. It's scary.
I
Look like they've seen a ghost.
I
It's only a frog.
I think it has an intelligence that surpasses all of us.
Well, we seem to be on its good side for right now. Does it look like he wants to eat?
I'm gonna
us?
take off my overcoat, the one with the meat stains on it.
It begins to follow around like a bull.
Maybe I should
Toss it towards them.
toss it to. Oh, okay.
You toss it towards them, and they both hop at the same time, bumping their toe heads together. It's kind of dazed, looking around, and they both begin to just like your massive tongues stick to the shirt, and they both rip it in half, each getting half of the shirt. You do still have a main action left. What do you want to do?
I am going to.
Remember the other cages?
Oh, the other cages. Incense and.
Probably incense, a chest, and a giant centipede.
Okay, giant centipede. I don't think that the shirt is gonna hold them for long.
Sorry about your shirt.
Oh, it's okay. That happens sometimes.
Are we seeing them without a shirt?
Yeah, you can see them all this.
Oh, you said
around
over
from
shirt.
above.
It's like my coat.
Oh, so he just wears like.
Yeah.
Man, I feel sorry for them right now.
Maybe there's something in the chest.
It's tough here.
It'll
The
be
centipedes.
soon.
How big are the centipedes
Something
compared to the
streets.
dogs?
Giant
I mean, it's
centipede, right?
The centipede, it's like a 10-foot long centipede, about 5 feet wide.
Okay. Maybe the frog will eat the centipede.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I don't know. That might be a bad idea. Maybe the frog eats the
No,
incense
of
instead.
course they eat centipedes. Oh, how could I think of that?
I have an idea. How about I go and cut the centipedes open? I mean, that's
Yes,
get
yes,
the
yes,
cage
of
open.
course.
All right, Darlin's gonna take out his gardening shear, like sickle, and go like try to avoid the frogs as they're dazed, and try to like
Go ahead and make an attacker with advantage.
Okay.
Add your proficiency bonus and your dexterity.
Yay! That's a 10. My proficiency is 2. My dexterity is
What
2.
advantage?
So 14.
Advantage?
14. So it's a +4. You have advantage.
Plus 4. 5. So 5. 4. So that's a 10. So yeah, 14.
14.
Yes.
The centipede kind of slivers up, almost like a snake. Kind of stands up to you, like a cobra snake. Kind of looks at you like a rattlesnake.
I?
You say you spoke Sylvan, right?
Yes.
You don't know what the hell's going. What the hell's saying? Just looks at you.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
I don't know. It must be a different
That'll,
dialect.
that'll be the end of your turn, as we're gonna go ahead and cut over. You see Professor GP in the center, watching this all unfold. Impressive, most impressive. 12 seconds is what I give you. 12 seconds to survive. Do not fail. As you see both of his puppet hands kind of expand out like rockets, leaving a bunch of cloth and string as he kind of begins to levitate in the air. His purple eyes lighten in this purple aura as you see the frog's eyes kind of light up and both lock onto you. They're both about to pounce on you, and last second, you kind of see the magic from their eyes fade, and they instead go towards the centipede that has been liberated and begin to feast on the centipede.
These are the frogs.
The frogs.
The toads begin to feed on the centipede. Professor GP sits back down, no longer levitating over, walks towards you, and with his puppet arm, kind of just like a rocket punch with his hand, like a glove, on you, Darlin. What's your AC?
That's 12, man.
12. Okay, that's a 15. All right, and you go ahead and take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you're punched right in the stomach. You can start flying like 5 feet.
And this is like the professor doing this, right?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That kills me
Yeah.
in one shot.
Me too. Oh no, not me.
All
Oh
right.
wow, I got some HP. Let's level up.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not even
12
done
seconds.
that. I'm not even done that.
2 rounds. We're going to go ahead and commence with the second round. You guys, I'm not gonna give you time to discuss because that was a long time. But Bixie, you go, and then Darlin, what do you guys do?
Well,
As you see the frogs, the toads are still feasting on the centipede. They're tearing it apart. They're distracted for now. The chest is still lies locked behind the cage, and the pot of incense also lies in front of you all. This is the final round. The winner is the one who survives the best. You will be rewarded with some zest, according to Professor GP.
oh, the chest or the incense. Bixie's going to go over to the incense and try to cut it open. Cut open the cage.
Having an attack roll.
4.
Bounces off as you see the vines tangling get tighter. The vines and the bark, the wood, the roots get tighter, harder to penetrate.
Oh,
That was your main action. You still have a bonus action.
My bonus action is 2 weapon fighting,
Okay.
so I can make a second attack
Go
roll.
ahead.
13. Oh, 12.
12.
Yeah.
Bounces off again as the vines and the bark tightens even further.
So then I will, after that, use all my movement speed to get to the other side of the room.
Right. Move past the professor, past the toads, past everything. Darlin, it's your turn.
I'm gonna pick myself up.
Blood spatters all over the place. As Professor GP goes ahead and goes, do not worry, we have medics for that.
Thanks. Darlin's gonna look around.
Only survive. All we need to do is survive.
Survive? Okay. I'm gonna. What is the nearest to me? Is it the incense cage or is it the treasure chest?
Nearest to you is the treasure chest.
Okay. I'm going to run behind the treasure chest and take the dodge action. No, I'm gonna run behind the treasure chest and attempt to hide
The
behind.
treasure chest is within a cage of bark
Okay.
that's embedded into the wall.
It's
So
embedded
you can,
into the
you can get into one of the sides if you wish.
Can I try to squirm into the cage?
Do you have any abilities that would help you in doing so?
I have a nimble human body.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Yay!
Yes.
That's a 12 plus a 2.
14. You are a very slim nature when you aren't hunching back, as you kind of hold your breath tight and your ribcage shows as you see that the vines, they're almost alive. They're moving about, writhing, and you time it perfectly as you kind of slip in through the roots into the cage. The treasure chest right in front of you. What do you do?
He's gonna make a mental note to score a scene in the play Red Feather where the rabbit squirms through something like this in the same way. He thinks that that's a very good inspiration for that. And then he's going to try to hide behind the treasure chest and make himself as small as possible.
Okay, gotcha. So you are under. It'll be half cover.
Okay. Can I take the hide action or no?
That'll be a. You know what? You slipping in could be a bonus action, so yeah, sure, you can do that.
Okay,
action.
so the action was...
Hide action.
Okay, hide action?
Hide action, so stealth. And go ahead and roll stealth for me. And you also have half cover regardless, which is a +2 to your AC.
Cool, okay, so that's a 15 plus 2.
17.
17? Okay, cool.
Nice. Alrighty. That being said, it's Professor GP's turn. The frog's still busy munching the centipede. He looks around and says, "My boy, sweet dear, where have you gone? I miss you so dear. Perhaps you will do this mech of yours. How thrilling." His arms both come back to him, and he walks up to you menacingly as his head pops off, kind of dangling with strings on his head. As he holds his head, the buttons light up purple, and they need to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Boy.
Oh wait, is he using magic? Is he using magic to
Yes.
this? I have is it advantage?
Yeah.
Gnomes have
Or-
advantage on magic.
Yeah, so that first one was not it. So
Okay.
Well, intelligence,
3.
wisdom, and charisma. Yeah.
That was a
What was your
4 and then a
highest?
2.
4 minus 1,
Wow. All right.
That's crazy.
and then I rolled on that one after.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
You go ahead. You take 5 points of psychic damage as you just stare at the professor and you think, what a handsome puppet. You kind of just stare at it and you find yourself paralyzed, like you can't move.
Oh,
Your
like
par-
status effect?
You take 5 points of psychic damage and you're paralyzed as he's going to go ahead. That was his bonus action. He's going to use his main action to hit you with his glove. He's within 5 feet of you and you're paralyzed, so that's an automatic critical hit.
The Johnny moment.
Johnny moment.
What's your AC? Oh, sorry, it's an automatic critical hit. It hits. You go ahead and you take 13 points of dungeon damage. As a rocket glove hits you straight forth, it makes an indentation in your mech. As you feel the force hit you straight on.
He's worked so hard on that.
Does that slap me? Like, am I conscious of me getting hit, or am I like
You
gaze
can
paralyzed?
remake the saving throw at the end of
This turn or my turn?
your turn.
Okay.
Hey, Bixie, how many HP do you have?
The round's not over yet.
How's
Well,
your
the-
constitution going?
Darlin, as you're hiding behind the chest, you're like, okay, good. The chest begins to rumble. Slowly. Rumbling. Until it bursts open, a massive tongue coming out of gilded teeth. As it kind of looks around, senses you're right behind it. It goes to make a natural 1. As you don't move a muscle perfectly still, it does not see you. As it looks around the cage. That being said, that will be the end of combat as Professor GP claps both of his hands together, his head comes back to its torso, and all the creatures are magically teleported back to their cages. How much HP were you both left with?
1.
That is so clutch.
And you Jordan?
15.
Wow, god damn!
HP is crazy.
I
Alright.
appreciate it.
My highest stat is Constitution.
The platform rises up from the ground as it shifts up. You're taken back to the spectator arena. Here, you see Professor GP, the assistant senior frog, comes along with medical, like a syringe, some band-aids, and begins to patch you both up.
Before like they really go, like Bixie's like like just lying down. You see sparks flying everywhere. 2 like bolts will like fly out of the back and just like kind of bring it back up. But Bixie's like still like I'm like it's the mech doing this. It wasn't it's not Bixie's like a safety thing.
Do we see them like? Do we see them like coming back?
Yes, you can see the entire thing.
But they're with us now, right?
Yes, because it's all there with you.
I'm like, guys, are you okay? I mean, you guys had a pretty good
sorry,
come out there.
I just ran away.
I told you it was a monster.
You guys are okay though, right? I mean, I wish I could cast mending on your suit, but you look beat up, man.
Yeah, he is beat up. So they were coming over to like heal.
Yeah, so you guys both get healed to full HP.
Okay.
By Senior Frog. You see a bunch of other students go. The next 2 pairs get wiped out in the first round. The first few seconds get obliterated as
keep
the
going for the
toads.
chest.
The toads gang up on them. The centipede is raining down hell upon them. Who is next to go?
We want to do rock, paper, scissors?
We can rock, paper, scissors for it right now.
Alright, okay, ready?
Wait. Before we continue.
Yeah.
If who wins goes or who loses goes?
So, do you want to go or do you want to not go?
I don't really care.
Okay, so whoever wins chooses. If they would go or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to go or do you want him to go?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, good.
Choice for a choice.
Choice for a choice. We believe in choice here.
Alright, you all descend down to the gladiatory arena. All the cages have been reset. Please roll initiative.
Okay.
8.
Wait, I have advantage because of the Twilight Domain. So it's gonna be a 3. Where's my initiative? Yeah, it's gonna be a 5.
Oh, that's not bad. Only 3 from Midge.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Alright, I will give you guys 3 minutes. I'm not gonna use timers for this one, as you know, you're the mind. You guys can be a bit more creative if you wish. 3 minutes to plan your round. Starting now. Go ahead.
So the same amount of items. The chest.
The chest, the toads, the centipede, and the pot of incense.
I just want to ask real quick. They saw our whole thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they know you guys got info now. Like you know that
Yeah,
okay.
we know info.
So not metagaming. You can.
Yeah. So okay.
Frogs eat the
centipede. Incense is what's throwing me off.
Incense?
Yeah. What could the incense be? We can't touch the chest. I mean, I only got a prayer book. I mean, to pry things open.
I mean, I got some stuff.
You got some stuff?
I can try to pry it open.
I can hold some things off, if anything, but, you know.
Do you think the incense also throws off the frogs and the centipede?
Maybe the incense would probably throw off the teacher.
True.
Maybe. Or the chest.
How?
I don't know, maybe the smell. Who knows? The thing is that the incense is the thing that's not there, right? So, while we're doing that, can I roll for the incense? Or, like, perception check for incense?
What exactly are you rolling for?
Because it's seeing, like, what is significant about the incense?
Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw?
Yeah.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Not smart. Yeah, that's good. I'm not... Okay, I don't make what you're going to tell me to make.
Can I...
What is it?
It's a 2 plus...
Wonderful.
Let's say a 4.
The incense smells pretty good.
I don't know, but you know, those incense remind me of Lunabelle's churches, and I really think we should use the incense for something.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, I really liking it. I mean...
Alright. Good for you, man. Can I check to see if the frogs caught any whiff of the incense at all? And if that had any effect?
So good. So good.
Perception?
Yeah.
So good.
Okay.
So good.
These are actions. You guys are allowed to do one action before combat starts, so after this, you guys can...
That's
Okay.
Perception.
I'm gonna roll it here.
Same as these guys.
Perception. Okay. Perception was 10.
10?
Yep.
What are you looking for, then?
Like, if the frogs smelled the incense and if it had any effect.
Let's look around, and while there are traces of incense in the air you can smell, you don't see the frogs, like, generally affected by the incense.
Okay. What languages do you speak, by the way, Midge?
Common,
Okay.
Gnomish.
Um, Vulpine, Sylvan, Celestial, and Inferno.
Sylvan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm good.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we're good. Alright, let's cross fingers.
It starts with Professor GP going first, Midge going second, and Kit going last. As GP goes, he looks at you. My boy, dear boy, what will you do when the gods fail to serve you? When the gods fail to help you, to heal you? You shall die a miserable death unless you learn to serve yourself. That being said, I'm going to swat you like a fly on the wall.
I don't have time to respond because it's his turn, but I'm a roll some things.
What's your AC?
What's your damage? Just kidding. Just kidding. Mine's an 18.
18.
What?
Yeah.
You go wha as his puppet rocket hand flies over your head and crashes against the barks, breaking, tearing some of the bark from the roots.
I say, it's like, I may be alone, but my faith is with me. You have to know because it's only what you can see. Don't mess with me, bro.
You have advantage on your next roll.
Advantage on the show? Okay.
As the barks react to your words, and the roots begin to shimmer as you begin to rhyme in the Colosseum. He's going to go ahead and take his bonus action.
Okay.
As I need you to make a charisma saving throw. As his
what?
His
What?
charisma saving throw. As his eyes light up, his buttons light up purple.
Am I being charmed or frightened?
Yes, you are being charmed.
Let me see if, because I'm Fey ancestry, do we get like immune to charmed or something?
Get advantage.
I
on
get advantage. Okay, thank
checks.
you. All right. Yeah. Okay.
The advantages of having another
saving
DM.
throws.
Yeah.
God bless.
Thank you. DM lawyering here. It's important for us here in this show. So charisma saving throw, correct?
Yes.
How do I find saving throws in the phone?
Ability saves with the first one.
Oh, it's ability saves. So, all right, +6
Go ahead. And
All
with
right.
advantage.
with advantage.
What could possibly go wrong?
So that's a 6. What could possibly go wrong? And another 6.
No way!
Oh, that's a way.
6.
That's almost as impressive as getting 2 natural 20s, except in this case, you're fucked.
12. Oh, wait, 12. It's 12. It's a 12.
Oh, okay.
6 plus 6
Or
is 12.
Oh, speaking of 12, you know what's half of 12?
6.
Give me a second. 4. You take 4 points of psychic damage, and you are paralyzed.
Oh my god.
Speaking of being paralyzed, Midge, you're up. As you see Kate lock eyes with the puppet and go,
This
Wow.
non-theistic believer.
I try to go like this to Kit. Okay. Alright. So the cage with the chest is made of bark and it cracked open a little bit.
yes.
Okay. Theater of the mind. Shoot.
Remember, you saw the rhyme scale.
Yes.
Okay.
The frogs and the centipede are not freed.
No, they're still in the cage.
Okay, are they looking towards me?
They're kind of just chilling. The frogs, the toads, look a bit different now. They're kind of looking at you with some pizzazz. One of them has their little frog toad arm, like this, under their chin.
They do.
Yeah, just staring around.
I'm gonna walk slowly towards the gate with the chest.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna make the same pose back at the frog. Just like this.
The frog locks eyes and goes. You have its attention.
Alright. Am I at the cage?
Yes, you're there with the chest of the bark. Yes, you're right there.
Okay, I'm gonna watch for still like holding my hand like this, watch for the frog's reaction as I try to reach towards the chest.
Nods in approval.
Alright, where's Kit in relation to the cage?
Kit is about 15 feet away from you in the center of the battlefield, just dumbfounded, just staring gracefully, head empty, into the eyes of the puppet of the Professor GP.
Alright, I'm gonna get out.
You can do it.
I'm gonna get out my mace and whack the thing, the chest.
Okay, go ahead, make the vines. Go ahead, make an attack roll.
Attack, yeah.
20. Dirty 20.
You smash it open.
Alright.
as the roots kind of wither away. The chest is theirs, yours for the taking.
That was an action though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can open the chest with like a minor action, so you can open it this turn.
Alright.
Okay. Flip it open, and inside you see a scroll of bless and a minor a potion of healing.
Okay. I'll take that, and then I'll step out of the
Okay, you
cage.
still have a bonus action.
You could do 2 hand fighting if you wanted to do that.
Enough with the
I mean-
meta.
Obviously.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the creatures.
All right. That
And-
being said,
Yeah.
Kate, you're up. You can do. Kate, go ahead. Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw again for me.
Still get with advantage? Wait, do I still have advantage? Or wait, no, I was
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
first
yeah.
time.
Yeah, you do have
I
advantage.
do?
Yeah.
Okay. What's it say? What's it? Oh, okay. 6 again? No!
Throw away those dice.
This-
Dice jail.
You have
Nice
advantage.
shit. I have advantage. Okay, so 12 plus 6.
18.
Yeah, okay. So 18.
You're fighting him in real life.
I'm dumbfounded right now.
As you kind of your tongue, you start to drool as you put your tongue back in your mouth, and you're back. You're back. But you can take no actions.
I can take no actions, but I can say something. Can I
Yes,
say-
you can.
It's like rhyme like your life depends on it. Rhyme.
Okay.
Rhyme.
As the round 2 starts, Professor GP goes as he rises up, 2 strings on his back pull him up as he pounces in the air and says, "I may be a puppet, but I assure you, there are no strings attached to me." And he slams down on you with his entire body force on you, Kit. That is a 20. Dirty.
Oh, good. It's just a 20.
It still barely hit.
It still barely
And you
hits.
take
Yeah.
7
I have a
points
shield.
of bludgeoning damage as you take his entire body force against
How
you.
many, sir?
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, good. I was scared.
And with his bonus actions, you see his eyes light up once again purple as you see the centipede in its cage disappear, dematerialize, and rematerialize right behind Midge. Midge, you are up.
So the centipede is free,
Yes.
and it's behind me.
Yes.
And I know it's. I know.
5 feet behind you, yeah.
Okay.
Like opportunity attack type of thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and use. I'm gonna use disengage as an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a full action.
Yeah.
Okay, no opportunity attack granted. What do you do next?
Where's Kit right now?
Kit
In
is
relation to the frogs.
in the, Kit. You see Kit being sat on by Professor GP.
Shoots. Okay, but can I still say something?
Yes, go ahead.
No.
You told me not to rhyme, but to mime?
I said to rhyme.
The walls begin to light up ever so slightly.
Okay. Shoot. I'm gonna try to move a little bit closer to where I can see Kit, but like away from the creatures at
Okay.
the same time. Yeah. That's it. That's all I do.
What are you doing? Okay.
That's all I do.
Alright, Kit, before you go, it's the centipede. The centipede goes ahead, locks eyes with you, Mage, and dashes towards you. Scattering. What's your AC?
11.
11, that is a 12.
Oh boy.
Mage, oh my god. Mage, you take 14 points of piercing damage as mandibles dig into your stomach. And then, Kit, you're up.
Okay.
This is the final round. There's about a second left.
A second left. So I have my rapier. I notice because like no magic is allowed, right? But I notice that my sword is magical, and I probably don't notice the gloom of Luna Bell here. And I'm like, although she is not here, I have no fear. I will fight with my sword, and then we will go and soar. And then I lunge towards the teacher.
The walls light up magically.
I have advantage.
Almost to full completion. You do have advantage, and you are healed 3 HP.
Okay, baby. So I hit him.
Yes. No, wait. You have to roll for that.
No, I'm saying I'm attacking.
Yes, go ahead.
Again, is this a 6 or a 9?
It's a
6?
It's a 6. What?
And an 8 plus... My dice are
Wait,
going
why
to
do you get advantage on that?
Oh,
Because of the rhymes.
Because of the rhymes. So, plus 5. 8 plus 5 is 13.
You go ahead and with such ferocity, such passion. Who do you feel right now? Who do you feel is empowering this strike?
Lunabelle is not there, but I have faith in Lunabelle that she is within me.
And that faith takes you nowhere as he sidesteps and swing. And he starts to swing, and he's going to go ahead and use his reaction to do reposts. What's your EC?
18.
17. As it goes to bounce, you deflect it with your rapier.
Can I... No, I can't do the thing
Still a
because I have a
bonus
shield.
action.
No, a bonus action. No, I just say to Midge, I will hold them off, go hold them there, so that we can live this level from afar.
Do you see the runes kind of begin to hum?
I can't do a bonus action, so I just like stay and I hold put and I fight, just telling like Midge like or.
All right, and that is it. 12 seconds up. You have survived the challenge, the survival. The creatures get sent back to their cages. And how much HP do you have left?
So you said I had 10 plus 3, so I have 13.
And you, Midge?
I have 3 left.
Interesting. All right, so you guys get back up. Same thing goes. Almost all the students get to go before you do. Some of them get very close, but you notice none of them get as close as you guys have so far. That being said, Anthony, you're up with Lil T. As you both get together on the platform, as you both have 3 minutes to discuss what's going to happen. That's the professor. As you both, Lil T looks at you and goes, "Got any plans?"
Do you?
Do you think it'll be real creative if I ask him to sign a petition?
I think we could do that. I think that would work, yeah.
Like a distraction, and then you coming from the shadows.
Yes.
I do orientation. I saw the tentacles. Is that a thing you can do now?
I don't think I could do it right now. I think it's magical, technically.
Oh, non-magic survival. There is no magic in deception, though. And it also would do me some good to actually get a signature on the petition. We're almost at 50.
Yeah.
Wow.
And 15 of those aren't from me.
Wow. Oh my god. Okay, so backup plan. Right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Okay, so
Do not ask to ride me. That is disrespectful.
I would never dream of it.
Okay.
I would never dream of it. So I believe I have seen people rhyming. So I believe that we shall also speak in rhyme.
Odor. What rhymes with door? A door and a fridge.
Close. Almost had him. Fridge. Like Midge.
Oh, fridge like Midge. And the door.
Incorrect above me.
Okay, we can work on it.
I need to know what class Little T's in.
Can you talk to frogs?
I usually eat frogs.
Do you think you can eat those frogs?
Big too big, but I can certainly try.
Try. Okay, yeah. We can go for it.
Oh, the last time I ate a frog, you weren't so happy about it.
Yeah, but times have changed. Things are different now.
Isn't that kind of hypocritical?
I am hypocritical, yes.
Hypocritical door. Okay, yes.
Some might call me cynical.
What does that mean?
Okay.
I need to know their class.
I am going to go to the incense and just smell them.
Oh, good. What do you distraction with a petition?
Yes. While
Okay.
I smell the incense, yes.
Okay. Anything else?
Nah, that's all. That's good for now. Yeah, we can do it.
So,
Yeah.
Well, now I guess we just roll initiative.
When you have the DM on your side.
Lil T got an 18.
You got an 18? I got a 13.
13. You're for professor. Oh, damn. All right. You see the professor goes first. Professor GP says, "The T-Rex and the Warlock. How enlightening. Remember most clearly, my rhymes do not make sense unless you smell... fill in the blank."
Incense.
Yes.
Yeah.
That being said, prepare to meet your maker.
Okay.
As the puppet goes ahead and attack Lil T, the puppet walks up very slowly. Professor GP looks up and slowly extend its arms towards Lil T, as Lil T has it pointing at the petition, and then suddenly slaps Lil T across the face and does 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
No.
As Lil T's hat, his blue wizard hat, flies off its head.
Oh, that's mean.
With his bonus action. You need to go ahead and make a curse saving throw.
Oh yeah.
How much?
13.
You lock eyes, not at the puppet, but at Lil T. She looks kind of pretty.
Interesting.
And you just kind of just start drooling it and just, you can't move. You're paralyzed. And you also take 6 points of psychic damage. As Lil T now gets to go. Lil T kind of stands up and goes,
So
gets her
dope.
petition.
So dope.
And just like gets her petition and goes to hit GP over the head with her petition.
It's a warhammer.
You see the petition slowly transform into a little dagger that GP holds in her, the Lil T holds in her little hands as it goes to overhead strike, stabbing GP right through his puppet head.
Oh, great.
Shit.
It's funny. It's with the
7
T-Rex
points of
arms,
damage to GP,
so-
and he has to make a concentration check, of which he gets 11, as you are no longer paralyzed.
Little T!
No turn.
Now it's your turn, Anthony.
Great. I'm gonna go smell the incense.
Well, it's locked behind the bark cage.
Okay, I'm gonna stab the cage.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. That'll be your main action.
As a bonus action, can I smell the incense?
Yeah, sure. I'll never tell you this. It's sniffing
18.
D&D drugs. Yeah, what was that?
18.
18. Got it. You slash open the roots, and a pot of incense lays there. But it needs to be lightened up first, as it is incense.
That's awesome. Oh no, I can't do anything, right? In my bonus, yeah. I'm going to hide behind the incense.
Okay, well, you have half cover. You cannot hide as an action because you're now a rogue. That being said, we're gonna run it back to Professor GP, as Professor GP kind of gets Lil T's dagger out of his head and goes, "My, what a surprise! Surprise most endearing, but I assure you, the rippage will be less." I don't know what to say next.
Endearing.
Oh, a mess.
I already used that word.
Okay.
You see, in response to this, the barks light up and hums perfectly in synchrony, despite the rhyming not being on par. He goes ahead, and you look up, hiding behind a pile of incense, and you blink, and he's right in front of you, the Professor GP, kind of towering over you since you're kind of hiding, and he goes, "My, hiding from me, a useless talent."
It's not a talent.
He goes ahead. Go ahead and make an athletic contest.
Is that a saving throw or just
No,
a
it's
normal
he was
check?
athletic, and it's against.
So I feel like
I use
Oh,
what? Yeah,
that's
would
a-
I
that's a-
use my athletics plus thing? 19.
He goes to grapple you as he kind of begins to choke you and begins to pull you up,
Don't do that.
similar to what the stranger did to you in the second session. However, you have a burst of adrenaline as that memory of the stranger kind of sends you into almost like a panic mode, and you almost rip his puppet hand off as strings fly everywhere, and his hand is still sitting upon your neck, but no longer have any pressure at you. You see the strings, the cloth strings from the ripped hand have little embers. That being said, he's going to go ahead and use his second action. What's your AC?
12.
12.
A good 12.
Okay. Alright, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as he rocket uppercuts you, as you kind of fly up in the air.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Alright, next up is Lil T. As Lil T kind of gets his composure, she puts her hat back on her head. It seems to calm her. As she goes,
Oh, wow.
stick to the plans. Professor, would you like to sign this petition? And it's going to go ahead and it's going to be a performance check. This is a 17. You see the professor? Huh? This guy turns. Huh?
The question is, do they rhyme?
Anthony, it's your turn.
No, it's not. I'm dead.
What do you mean you're dead? Oh, you're knocked out.
Knocked out, yeah. He one-shot me, basically.
Okay, well, since you cannot go, the round ends there, as that's the second round anyway. You're at 0 HP, and Lil T had 13 HP left. Alright. With the battles finished, with the first day, the first lesson of non-magic survival done and over with, you all kind of gather around as a group of students. You see, some of those students in the class are whispering about you. Some are nice, some are mean. And some are scheming in the corner, analyzing you.
Does there look to be any like cliques or like groups who
Yeah.
have like a certain disposition towards us?
You see in the corner, the same group that is kind of scheming, analyzing every little bit of you. You see a 6'6" ogre with battle armor and a long silver sword, positioned next to a water genasi and a velociraptor, all staring at you. That being said, Professor GP walks up and says, My, I am most impressed, I must say. However, none of you smelled the incense. Most disappointing. But you, I give you my commendations, as you did indeed try, but you were wiped out before you can act.
Wiped out's a good word, yeah.
So what did the incense have for us to smell? What was the
You
important?
could decipher my rhymes, after all. My rhymes make no sense unless you smell incense. Like a door with a hypocrite.
Okay. Cool.
Perfect. That being said, the group, the pair, that did the best is actually a tie
Yep.
between Barkle Bixie, was it?
Tarkle, Bixie.
Taco
Sorry.
Bixie, and Darlin, and Midge, and Kit. So, Senior Frog, my assistant Chiki, shall conclude who wins the tiebreaker. Chiki gets on the wooden log, kind of sizes you both up and down.
I just bow. What do they say?
It's describing every little that you guys did in combat. Chiki decides that the most creative would go to Darlene and Tarkle Bixie. As Professor, the whole class gives you a silent applause. Some of them don't even move, just kind of staring at you both. Professor GP approaches, and in his hand, he holds a packet of some dust, which he hands both of you.
Two different ones or one?
Just one. He hands you.
Do you know what this is? Excuse me.
It is dust that make things rust.
Can
Um.
I take a look at it and smell it?
Do not do that as it's still in the packet, and as you smell it, you almost feel like blood rushes to your head and your lungs are about to deteriorate.
Smelling salts.
Can I roll for something to try to analyze what this is?
That is a corrosion dust.
This is dangerous. We could use this.
As Professor GP
This is dangerous. We can use this.
explains that any non-precious metal that touches will deteriorate and become unsalvageable. It has a 10-foot radius, like a cube.
Oh, so what? So Bixie's holding it right now, and it's in his mech arms.
Oh.
And
It's
once
the
he
packet.
realizes,
It's sealed.
and once he realizes what it is,
He drops it.
Oh, I can't touch that. That will destroy my mech in an instant. You need it. And then he's gonna kick it over to you.
Hey, okay.
Save it so we can use it for next class.
Next class?
So, and then I go over to the professor. Does the other players win anything in second?
No.
Nope. No rhyme for that?
You know what you could win? Believing in yourself, and not in Lunabelle, the goddess who never fell.
We should have a conversation after
I
this
like your
course.
rhymes, my friend.
Thank you, sir. I learned them from my great father, Jacques Vulpe. Great man that he was.
I've heard the stories. Womanizer, yes?
So great that made the only goddess Lunabelle fell. Yes. Jacques that he is.
According to legend, she never did fall.
Oh, do I peep that? Do I peep that? Do I peep this?
You do, you have to roll. The roll's furious.
I'm gonna attack, but no.
That being said, class is over. The first lesson concludes as you all see the tree roots that are in the suffocating class open up to reveal a pathway out of the classroom. The only way out.
Is it big enough for Lil T?
No, she kind of has to like crawl.
No.
We have to really process the documentation of the
Petition.
Lil T, yeah.
You all begin to step out. Reaching the end of the earthly hallway, you all realize you're on a massive wooden branch atop of Withershin's Hall. Wooden huts here are scattered amongst the trees, emitting a welcoming orange. Withershin's Hall lies nestled within the embrace of an ancient forest, surrounded by towering trees, their branches interweaving like nature's own guardians. The hall seems to emerge organically from the lush landscape, and across the horizon is a bog, upon which emerges a bright sun. As the sun rises gallantly into the sky, the plants begin to burst into life, blooming as the sun reaches high noon. But soon, the moon takes its place as the plants begin to wither away. And thus, the cycle continues. Welcome to the College of Witherbloom.
Bixie, you met somebody new, right? In your group?
Oh yes, of course. Oh, over here, come on. I'm gonna hit them over with the mech hand very strongly. Come on.
Oh, hi. Hi, my name is Darlin.
With your chest.
Oh, my chest? Oh, my...
Project.
Oh. Hi. My name is Darlin. I'm a student here. Actually, this is my second year. But,
Really?
second year at Strixhaven. I just found out that I was an Everborne.
That's
this year.
great.
So I'm having to take this class because it's like a starter class.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Kitsune. People call me Kit. I really want to hear the play that you're working on later on. I see you're very into it.
Maybe it's not ready yet.
No, I mean, like, it's... I love to see the process. This is, one of our friends. We have Midge here.
Hi. He's like a human, but he's like much taller than you. But like kind of
Looking
hunching
up.
over. Like, hi.
Don't mean to be afraid. We're pretty... I mean, I think we're open to have you in our group whenever you want to come and talk with us, okay?
Okay.
If you don't have anybody else to be with, you could come with us to the town. We were gonna go there after.
Oh, thanks. I think I will do that. Maybe. Yeah, I will.
I personally owe you one. So take it from me.
Anthony, how are you feeling from that knockout, man?
You hear a low hand pats you in the back. You did great. And look here. As though he shows you the petition board.
51
He
petition.
signed.
He actually signed it?
He signed.
Oh my god.
51 petition.
Wow.
51st.
Oh yeah, have you signed this petition?
Excuse me, sir. Could you sign my petition?
I don't know. Is this a good idea?
Yeah, it's a great idea.
So-
Okay, yeah, I'll
It's
do it.
to end segregation against the likes of me. It is for too long, tall people, such as myself, tall dinosaurs, have struggled to move amongst the halls of Strixhaven and the academia that we live in. Yes?
Yeah.
Do you see all these bumps on my head? Do you think I want to have bumps on my head?
No.
Of course not. So sign.
You saw it was hard for them to go through the door.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
It
I
makes
saw
sense,
that.
right?
Okay.
There you go. Wonderful.
What's a hat?
It's a gift.
Gift? Okay.
Are you a magic user?
Just to hide the bumps.
Hmm.
So you're not a magic user.
No.
I'm trying to be.
I mean, they remember we told them that they know how to use the mage hands
Yes.
to communicate and express.
Do you get your magic through learning them, or does it come
So
from you?
so far, I only really know Mage Hand.
And how did you learn it? Perhaps a book or
My father.
But I saw the thing you did with the clipboard. There's a clipboard and then.
Oh
there's a
yes,
dagger.
that was inherited from my mother.
I would like to talk more about your family soon, if that would be cool.
I don't know you really.
I mean, you survived a battle with our friends, you know. So,
I know Anthony quite well.
should I revoke my name in the petition?
No,
Whoa.
Why would you do that?
Because you see, I don't know you.
I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just being frank.
Okay, your name's Lil T, not Frank.
Frank.
Lord.
She looks at you and at Anthony and goes to whisper. My father. I never really knew.
Oh, but you have one?
He casted mage hand and showed me how, and then he left to go get water from the watering hole, but he never came back.
Oof. Oh, damn.
He was a dwarf.
He was a dwarf?
Yeah.
Are you sure he was your father?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the shortest side of the family.
Oh, okay. That's interesting for sure. Yeah.
Magic runs in his bloodline.
Oh, okay. So then,
So
that's
it might
yours
run in
naturally.
yours. So magic may run in your blood
Oh,
as well. Yes.
you're hearing the
Yeah,
conversation.
he wasn't talking.
Oh,
to
I'm
you.
so
You
sorry.
were at
Ignore
all?
that.
No,
Ignore
no,
that.
I'm
He
just
wasn't
talking.
He wasn't talking about.
I'm just going to visit. Yeah, man. I don't know where their magic comes from. I don't know. I mean,
Well, a pleasure to see you all again. Midge, you did great. What a blessing to be short. I'll see you all later. Turns around.
I wave bye. See ya.
I'm kind of backhanded.
Yeah, super backhand. You see, that's why I'm 50-50 with Little T. You know, it's like
Kind of in it for himself. Or
Exactly.
for herself.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you think about it, you know, how many T-Rexes do we have here? You know.
I don't know. I think maybe
Wow,
there's an
okay.
idea here. There's an idea here for my play. I do think it'd be an idea to maybe have like, oh, there's a bear. There's a bear.
Yeah.
A bear that went there.
A bear that went there.
What's
And-
your play about?
Oh, it's about a red blue jay. Yeah.
And then what does that red blue jay do? Oh,
It.
I didn't know blue jays could be red, but
Yeah, because it's red. It's a red blue jay.
yeah, it's a red. Yeah.
What's so special about it?
Yeah.
It's a red blue jay, and it wants to eat the vegetables in the garden, but
I
the
see.
rabbits owns the garden, and so
Oh.
it's trying to trick the rabbit so it eats the vegetables.
How does a rabbit feel about the red blue jay?
The rabbit's supposed to be kind of like nervous and
Oh.
not really like confident.
Oh.
So I feel that the blue jay is supposed to
Mhm.
like, kind of be tricky and confident and kind of like.
You get bumped into and you drop your notebook.
Oh.
As walking behind you, kind of shoving you, is one of the velociraptors. That was eyeing you guys down cautiously.
And what the
Hey!
fuck, man?
Bumps into you.
I'm gonna give him a stink eye.
Sorry.
No, don't be
Yo,
sorry. They need to
apologize to
apologize.
him.
Watch where you're walking.
He
wasn't even
What are
walking.
you doing?
Can I make a perception check to see, like, you know, like, if it was intentional? I'm just kidding.
Do I get advantage on this roll?
I didn't ask for that
Go
yet. No, but basically it's like, if they were targeting only, Darlin, right? If only Darlin, or if it was just us as, like, if it was like an intimidation thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead and get into check.
I'm not gonna ask if I get advantage, because
No,
I
no.
might get disadvantage. You know, because like I said, we don't want this. 17.
17.
Mhm.
It was intentional.
It was
Very much
intentional,
so, yeah.
but it was like
She
towards.
was trying to come off as intimidating.
But like for
Darlin.
us for Darlin.
But Darlin and you guys as well, since you're part of the group, as the raptor kind of looks at you and goes, "Watch where you're going."
Is the raptor wearing any clothes?
Nope.
Okay. Not even like a belt where they're holding stuff.
I mean, Lil T only wears a hat, so.
Okay.
Why would you do that? That's so rude of you.
It's in my way.
I'm gonna cast Tentacle of the Deep.
Are you doing this sneakily? Or
No, I'm not doing it sneakily.
Okay, so go ahead and describe tentacles of the
Yeah, so I'm just gonna summon forth my big tentacle. And then
Please tell me more.
and then I'm gonna use it to wrap it up, like on his legs, and then just kind of chuck him.
So your big tentacle wraps around his legs, and then you throw him.
Yeah.
Wow. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
15.
Let's go.
15. 15. Against 10. As he kind of wrap him, hey, what are you doing here? He wraps him around, and then you're on top of a tree, like a big tree. Where exactly are you throwing him?
Towards a different tree where he wouldn't die from the fall.
It's okay. Etherborn can't just
So to the side, like
Yeah.
you know,
So-
like
yeah.
You throw him across the branch, kind of arcs up.
Doodoo,
I need you to make.
how many?
I need to make a sleight of hand check to see how accurate you really are with the curve.
Ooh, not that accurate, a 9.
No.
So you all see as this raptor bumps into Darlin, acting very arrogant, very mean, and then Anthony's big tentacle wraps around its legs, picks it up, and throws it, aiming at the other branch. However, aiming and landing are two very different things.
Specifically.
As you see, the raptor plummets from about 100 feet down into the base of the tree, and you kind of overlook. You look over and frightened, and you see
too far down.
You see Professor GP rush out behind you as he goes, "What's all this commotion about? There is nothing to be frightened about." Oh, and
They didn't know where they were going.
He kind of.
They didn't watch where they were going.
He skids past you, jumps off the edge towards the raptor, as he goes ahead and he extends his puppet arms. Oh. He misses trying to catch the raptor.
They didn't know where they were going.
You all go.
Both of them.
And GP's fine, as he's made of cloth, and he's kind of just looking down at a bunch of meat chunks and blood scattered all over the
Otherborne
ground.
cannot kill Otherborne, but gravity says nonetheless.
And he kind of tilts his head and goes,
Survival of the fittest.
"You shall be fine, for you are Everborne, and Everborne cannot kill other Everborne." Kind of looks around, waiting for the universe to react. as you see the meat chunks kind of hover about and begin to get replaced into the raptor's original form. As the
Darn
raptor
it.
comes back at like 1 HP, super injured.
I yelled I yelled on top of the tree. Next time you watch where you're going.
You all see his friends were part of the same group. They kind of watch the entire thing. They look at you wide-eyed and just kind of walk away. Professor GP, you see him frantically run. It takes about 5 minutes. He's running towards you guys. You guys stay there? You guys...
I mean, guys, do we tell them what happened? Because that wasn't cool. I mean,
Question.
Yeah.
Who's the tallest one here?
I think it's me. It's 6 feet.
with the suit.
With the mech, it's 6 feet.
With the
With the
mech.
suit.
I'm like 5'7".
Can I try to hide behind him?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. So you're gonna
How's Holly?
wait for him to come to you guys?
I'm gonna bet.
Because you guys do have 10
You're
to
gonna hide
wait.
behind me too?
Yeah.
We're just gonna hide behind me. She
No,
said.
I think we should run.
No, I think we should. Why are we
Do we
running?
know if he saw us do this?
You're not sure.
You're not sure?
You
Okay.
can make an intelligence saving throw.
I would like to do that.
Can I do it as well?
Yeah.
My hiding check is 11 plus 2, so that's 13.
8.
I got an 8
Eight.
plus 5, so that's a 13.
13. You don't recall him being there for the altercation. He just ran when he heard the commotion and heard the screaming of the raptor going
So-
down.
Right when I get that knowledge,
so I go over-
he did not see us. If
So
you
we
don't
say-
want to get caught, we should go.
So we should go and walk
We
away?
should run.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna speed walk.
I would say the truth, but you know what? We'll talk about it later. Okay.
You all just kind of speed walk, run away. You go down the opposite side of the branch, and as you guys make it to the bottom floor, the base of the tree, you see a bunch of students who are peacefully in their wooden pods, their huts, studying. One was painting another Everborne with strokes of brush. You see the brush stroke got disrupted as they're all just looking at this raptor who's like almost like disabled on the ground, kind of kicking, trying to get up. The divas have been called to the angels to help with medical. They arrive, they start to tend, and the raptor tries to talk as it eyes you. It just looks into your soul. But he can't talk. Oh my god.
That's what they get, man. They don't.
And
listen
these
to
guys
us.
just walk past. You guys have about a few minutes before your next classes start. What do you guys do?
As we're just walking around, Vix is going to just talk among the group, but
Yeah,
mainly
yeah.
directed towards Anthony. I think I speak for all of us, and especially Darlin, when I say thank you for standing up for us. I would not have had the gall to do something like that myself.
Yeah. No.
However,
Yeah.
I think we should be careful for making enemies, as in my experience, it is a lot better to act with them under their noses and strike when it's easier.
I go over to, C's like, yeah, but as you can see, we've already making enemies just by saving most of the academia.
Any enemies that we make through saving, I don't think that they would enjoy us to begin with.
I mean, from what I know, actions speak louder than words, and Anthony, I commend you for giving an action. I mean, I was just gonna talk to them, but I think people like that, they don't talk or understand, so.
There's only one language they speak.
Yeah.
Besides,
I don't think that was a good idea. But when the Velociraptor comes to see me next, I'm just gonna run very, very fast.
Has that happened to you a lot, Darlin?
It's fine. It's something that just happens,
But is it like him specifically or?
Can we talk about something else?
Yes, of course.
Okay, with time. We just met you, but just know if you have any problems, we're here for you, okay? Just know that, and you can tell us more about your Blue Jays.
You do have
Red Blue Jays.
You do have friends.
Yeah, you do. Your Red Blue Jays.
Bixie, do you want to be in my play?
I don't think I'm a very good actor. I could try my best.
I can help you read the script. Like,
If-
follow the beats.
If it would help with a better performance, of course.
All right. With that being said, Anthony, you have learned a valuable lesson today.
Yeah.
Everyone can kill their Everborne, but you can sure as hell severely injure them. And you learn you have to practice a bit more in your aim. Like that was a bit. So, that being said, the rest of you have to go your separate ways for class. Anthony, I know you want to collect the herbs that are here. You kind of look around and you notice the flowers, the roots growing from Darlin's head, and you think, you saw his performance or his survival in this non-magic survival class, and you think, maybe he knows where I can find a few of these herbs.
Mr. Darling,
Oh, hi.
do you know where I could procure some herbs? Yes.
Maybe. I mean, you could go to the apothecary. But also, I'm in the gardening club.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I
very
don't know what
interesting.
I do it for a job. It's not a club. It's a thing I get paid for.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, if you could show me around, that'd be awesome.
Okay,
Cool.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And where's the other thing you said? What was that?
Oh, apothecary.
The apothecary.
I mean, like, you know.
Okay.
you
Yeah,
can
thank
just
you.
Buy herbs from there.
So Darlin leads you near the infamous detention bog within Witherbloom. This is where detention is held. And you hear the screams of agony coming from within, followed by laughter, as students who get detention must serve it here in the bog. You see a sense of delirium as you approach. You see these plants. As Darlin, you know exactly what these plants are. These plants can be quite hallucinogenic in nature, but they have very good healing properties if the person who harvests them knows how to mix them appropriately. It's a great medical herb.
Okay, Darlin would kind of go ahead of Anthony and be like, "Don't touch that. Don't touch that. You can eat that, but you probably don't want to. Maybe you want to eat that alone and then drink a lot of water after."
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. For sure,
The
yeah.
ground begins to rumble, and beyond the detention bog, deeper into the swamp, past mangroves, the water begins to rumble as you see a massive worm shoot out of the ground, a ginormous in size, curve and go back into the ground. As you kind of look, it's like, oh, it's the Garden of Witherbloom.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
It's Terry.
It's my friend. It's my friend Terry.
Oh, is your friend Terry?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's one of the guardians appointed by, the dragon himself, Witherbloom.
No, Terry, kind of. Don't worry about Terry. Just make sure you don't like smell too much like meat. Yeah.
Okay.
As you kind of approach, you go to pick up the herbs, you put them away. And that being said, you all must get back to class. Emerging from the starlight pond, moonbeams dancing on winter's first snow. A graceful unicorn, its horn lights up with the essence of the moon itself. Shoots it right at you. The abyss roars. The chains cannot contain it for much longer. The chains creak as they sway side to side, corroding over time. Its imprisonment was the key to its salvation. It's waiting to be released.